Now on Perplexity, we have the same exact image generation model as in ChatGPT, and it is called GPT Image 1, although in ChatGPT it is called GPT for all image generation. But keep in mind that these two models are referring to the same thing. They are the same model, and finally we have access to that model on Perplexity AI. So you can create high quality images. You can also use it to create or apply Studio Ghibli style into your photo, and of course you can also use it to generate a transparent picture like this one that I just created using Perplexity. And I'm going to show you how you can actually achieve this result using Perplexity AI, and it's actually quite easy. So first you have to navigate to perplexity.ai and then log into your account and go to the settings page, because there is one setting that we have to change. And after that, go to preferences, and on the image generation model, you want to select GPT Image 1. So this is the only model from that is available on Perplexity that allows you to generate a transparent picture. Otherwise, if you don't select this as setting, then it's not going to be using that model. So let's go back to the home page, and after that you can start prompting, but there is one keyword that you must include when you are working with Perplexity to generate images. That keyword is generate image or generate picture. That's maybe quite obvious, but if you don't include this on Perplexity, there is a good chance that it's not going to create the picture. So I'm going to be using generate picture, or maybe you can use generate image, it doesn't really matter, but you have to explicitly mention that you want to create a picture. And after that, you can describe the thing that you want to create, which in this case, I want to create a transparent sticker of a dog. Right. And by the way, I was using a software on my computer that transcribes my voice into text. You can check the video description if you are interested. But basically, this is the prompt that I'm going to be using. Regarding the LA model, it doesn't really matter because this prompt will be sent to AI image model anyway. So after that, let's click the send button and just wait until Perplexity finishes creating the picture. This process will usually take less than 2 minutes, and I would say it's a lot faster than ChatGPT. I have done some testing on ChatGPT as well as on Perplexity, and Perplexity is a lot faster than ChatGPT. So that's one thing, one reason why you might want to use Perplexity instead of ChatGPT, even though they're using the exact same model. And another thing that you need to know here is that it is able to edit images. So technically you can upload a picture to Perplexity and then you can ask it to remove the background or maybe make it transparent. It is possible, but it's not quite perfect. And I'm going to show you one example and maybe the reason why it's not perfect and perhaps why you don't want to use it to edit picture. I think the state of GPT Image 1 on Perplexity at the moment is only good for creating a new picture, but I think that is more than enough. So I would say it's almost finished, and hopefully we can see the result in a few seconds. And there you go. So this is the result, definitely a sticker, and yeah, I'm quite happy with the result. And by the way, don't be fooled by these edges that looks like it was translucent. This is actually not translucent. This is fully transparent, but it just has this outer line. But this area between this dot and then this line is actually fully transparent. So it cannot create translucent picture, not at the moment. So translucent is basically semi-transparent, where you can still see what's behind it, but it's not very clear. It's kind of fuzzy, unlike transparent where it is 100% clear. But remember, it is not possible to create a translucent picture on Perplexity via GPT Image 1, at least at the moment. But I'm hoping we will have that feature in the near future. So this is the result, and I would say it looks really amazing. Now, previously I mentioned about editing or making a picture transparent. That is possible, but that's not great. Only use it if you are okay with the downgraded quality. So this is one example where I asked ChatGPT, not ChatGPT actually, Perplexity GPT Image 1 to remove the background of this picture and then make the picture transparent. And you know, it does the job fine, but this is not great, because if you look at the original picture, you can tell that now this is a different person. I mean, they do look the same, but they're not the same person anymore. So the texture of the face is missing. It's kind of smooth out compared to the original picture. So that's one thing that you need to keep in mind when you're working with Perplexity AI, that it's not quite there at creating or editing pictures. So it is only good for creating pictures. And speaking about creating, there are so many great things that you can generate using Perplexity GPT Image 1. One example is this keychain that I just created on Perplexity, and they do look amazing. You can put your logo and as a mockup of your company logo, or maybe your own photo, so you can have a nice visualization before you're actually creating a physical product out of this. So if you are interested, you can check my previous video. And anyway, if you found this video to be useful, then feel free to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a great day.